Hey guys, what is up? Visiting the Jones Chapel Cemetery. It's one of my favorite ones that I go to. I actually found this cemetery, like something led me to it, like a year ago. If anyone really follows my channel, and has been for a while, they'll remember when I went to a cemetery, did a ghost box, and it was almost, they were saying something about they was on fire, and a female said, "My mother didn't make it to this earth," which kind of validated my theory that some said, "My mother didn't make it to this earth," which kind of validated my theory that sometimes when you die, you get stuck. Other times, you just wake up back in Earth, a different reality. I think that's what causes the Mandela effect. Look at this massive tree. I think it's been here for a while. But anyways, like I was saying, this is that cemetery. There's another one about 2 miles away that I used to go to, but it was really small. And one night, I said, you know what, I'm just going to keep driving. I drove another mile down the road, came to a four-way stop, went straight through, somewhere, a road that I'd never been on, and I would say half a mile down the road, I found this cemetery. This headstone is one I was at a while back when I was seeing it was pretty tall. And I was getting good replies in this area. So, also, the reason why when I come to this cemetery at night, the reason I don't talk a whole lot and I just pretty much record is because the church is there. This house is right there. And there's usually people outside at night. There's also a house right next to it. Another house, that's a building, there's a house right there. And right there where the tree is, about 10 feet past that is the road, and there is a bunch of houses there. So, I don't know how people react to seeing someone just walking around in a graveyard. You know, some people might think that you're scoping out their house or something silly. And plus, there are no lights around here, so it gets really dark. Like right here, there's the big one. Right here is where I sat a while back. and was looking up and was seeing UFOs. Now, these weren't close. I'm sure you guys have seen these things, and you wonder if they're UFOs. They're literally so high in the air, they look like stars. And if you just glanced up and seen them, you'd pay them no mind because they look like a star. But they start moving, then they'll stop moving. And I don't believe they're satellites because, like I say, they stop moving. Then sometimes they'll start going, they'll bank or something. They'll take a 90-degree turn. Someone must have passed recently. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that the person, the body, the vessel that lays in the ground, that you have taken them by the hand and taken them to heaven, and they are with their family. You see this, guys? And they are with their family. You see this, guys? Dragonfly. Where'd it go? Dragonfly is very significant with me because after my mother passed away, I started seeing them everywhere. The paintings. Let's hold my hand now. Let's see. Mom, are you showing me a sign? If you are, can you bring the dragonfly to me? Still over there. Can you bring it over this way? You guys may remember and seen the paintings that my mom did before she passed. And she painted a vase with flowers. And on the vase was dragonflies. And when Noah was born, I went to get Sarah flowers. And this little shop only had one vase. And I grabbed it. And it wasn't maybe a year after that, I realized, after looking at my mom's paintings again, that the vase was almost dead on what she had painted. It had dragonflies on it. It was really fascinating. And I can't remember if it was that painting or one of the others, but it was actually dated a couple of months after she passed away. 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 Which, and everything else my mom did. Poems. She wrote poems every day. A lot of paintings. She never got the date wrong, as far as I know. I never found another one that was dated past her passing. It's still flying around. It's really pretty. It's black and it's got blue the tips of its wings. For some reason it keeps going to this grave. Look at this. It's sticking right around here. Someone's pulling in. I don't know if they're gonna like say something or what. The last cemetery I went to was like that. Someone kept passing, finally pulled in. It was the Civil War cemetery I was telling you guys about. I tried and tried and tried to make that video. Couldn't do it. It would crash constantly. Every change I would make, it would crash. It finally got so messed up that the hours I'd put into annotating the replies, none of them matched up with the audio. Something happened, I don't know. I couldn't get the thing to play 5 seconds while trying to edit it without it glitching and just not even playing. I don't know if it's because it was a very large file. It's one of the only ones I've recorded in 4K. So it was like 30 gigabyte. In hindsight, if I ever do that again, 4K, I'm going to load it in, cut it like 15 minutes in, save it, and then delete the ending so that way I'm only messing with 15 minutes of audio and video, and then mix down that 15 minutes and then load up the original, and you know what I'm saying, do another 15-minute segment. I could probably still go back and do that. Maybe, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Look, it's still at the same, keeps coming back. These same graves right here. It's strange, man. Phyllis Hoosier, Bernadine Hoosier. I don't know if you can see, but they passed in the 50s. Phyllis in 54. Bernadine in 53. And then the mother, it says mother, W. Haleen Hoosier, passed away in, what is that, 2005? Born 1927. So if I do my math, 2005 minus 1927, it's 548 years old. Of course I'm joking. Of course I'm joking. I heard a moo cow. Also, you can see on this backside, there's like just nothing but forest that goes on for miles. So when I come out here or to that other grave, like I said, it's super dark and you hear coyotes and wolves. I guess it's coyotes, however you want to pronounce it. I usually say coyote, but I hear people say coyote. Whatever. You can hear them. And like the last time I went to the other one, like I wasn't there no time, I had to bounce. Because it literally sounded like they were 100, 200 yards away. And you could tell there were a pack of them. So I kind of want to try to do a ghost box real quick. Also, I'll shut up and try to do EVP. I kind of want to see the dragonflies still at those two graves. I'm going to have to it flies from these two to these two. John Barnett and Sue Barnett Miller. So, as you can see, it's now back from those. It's very strange. And these graves have been here since the 50s. So I'm going to set my recorder down. So, my digital recorder wasn't recording. I don't know what happened there, but that's fantastic. I'll set it here with this angel. Of course, I will have audio from the camera, but it's not good. So where I just started recording again, let's see, the video, does it tell me the time, how long it's been recording? Let's see, make it easier to match up the audio. I don't see it. Anyway, I'll tap. Will be able to match it up. Let's go here. Phyllis Bernadine Hoosier. My name is Chris Bogey. A dragonfly has led me to your graves. Do not wish to communicate with evil, demonic, or malicious spirits or entities. Plead the blood of Jesus Christ against all attacks, mental, physical, or spiritual. I wish to only communicate with spirits that are present, that are good. I ask for Phyllis Hoosier, Bernadine Hoosier, Phyllis 1954. You know what, actually, that's their birth dates. There's no death date on this. They're still alive, right? The mother is dead. That's their birth dates. There's no death date on this. They're still alive, right? The mother is dead. They're still alive, right? The mother is dead. W. Haleen Hoosier. It totally looks like there's a grave that's been right here though, doesn't it? And it's like sunk in some. Let's see if I can. Didn't bring my stand. Dragonfly is still here. Haleen Hoosier, if you can hear me, I have a device right here. You can speak into it. I'm also recording video pointed over here toward your graves. Do you have anything you would like to say to your daughters, Bernadine or Phyllis? Looks like we have another visitor, possibly the caretaker. Phyllis, I ask that you, Haleen, please follow me. I'm going to go to the car and I will attempt to do a ghost box session. Someone that I did speak with earlier, a couple of sessions back when I came here. I don't know if you guys heard it. Put it up. Imogene. She passed in March. Imogene's early. I'll see if I can find the replies if I can repost that video. But I remember I was asking if she was now with Walter, her husband. And then, once again, like today, I realized that there was no death date. So Walter is still alive. There's something about the cemetery, though. As you can see, they actually have a tip box. Right there. I always try to put any change I have in the car in the box. Okay guys, we will vacate possibly to the next graveyard I was telling you about. So, by the magic of YouTube, I'll be right back.